Well, when it comes to the cold weather, there's nothing like staying in and having a warm meal. And how about some pasta? Yes. And this weekend, we've got an expert in. He is in from Oregon. He is here at Cooks of Crocus Hill. He is a James Beard award-winning chef. His name is Joshua McFadden. It is great to have Joshua here. He has a beautiful new cookbook, which is called The 6 Seasons of Pasta. Look at this book. There it is. We were paging through it, Bobby and I. We were salivating. It's such a beautiful book. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and so Oregon you came from, I guess.
Oregon.
Well, thank you and
A little
welcome.
bit warmer there.
Yeah, where are you from Oregon, Bob wanted to know?
Out in the gorge.
Out in the gorge. Oh, I love
50-acre
it.
farm out there. It's amazing.
Beautiful. All right, let's get into it.
Let's
So
do
what
it.
are we making today?
We're making it's all about the squash. And then the accents are the sausage, the sage, and a little clabberan chili.
Okay, so that's the pasta we're making today.
And I did that ahead of time because of the magic of television.
So you put it,
in
what is
there,
in here?
Little sausage puck that you kind of cook like a hamburger so you can break it up so it makes that nice caramelization on both
Yep,
sides. And
yep.
it gets that little fond on the bottom of the pan. There's
Yep.
a little garlic, there's a little clabberan chili, and a little black pepper.
Ooh, look at that.
Now we're just going to go in with the actual puree. This was roasted and then spun up with a little bit of olive oil.
Butternut?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's really the base of everything, and you kind of just get that going. Happens fast. And then the real secret always with pasta is to use a little bit of the actual salty, starchy water to make your sauce.
Such a good point. And a lot of people don't, they throw it away. They don't even realize what they got going on because the magic is in the starch.
It really
Let's
is.
talk
I
about
mean, look at
pasta
that.
for a bit. This is a dry pasta you went in. So why do you prefer dry pasta?
It is. I love both, but I prefer dry pasta because there's amazing stories just from all the different pasta makers, first and foremost. It's something that lives in your pantry, so it's an accessible, easy thing to do. And plus the fact I just 9 times out of 10 prefer a dry pasta dish to a fresh pasta dish. Like you would never have fresh pasta with clams. I mean, you can, but it's never like a linguine or something like that. It doesn't have that toothsome, amazing bite to it.
And as you're finishing the dish, you can keep going. What is your thought process on how much salt should be in the water?
Well, that's a great argument. The old traditional idea of it should taste like the sea is probably a little bit aggressive, but it's not far off. Like
So
you
we're
want
talking
it,
quite a
you
bit.
want it pretty close to that.
We're talking
because
quite a bit.
it's not going to make anything salty. I haven't added any salt except for the salt that was in that water.
Yep.
And then it's on the noodle that's been in there for 15 minutes.
15 minutes. And what kind of pasta did you make?
I did make it. This was a dried one.
I mean, the dried. What kind is
it's
it?
a little fusilli, so it's just a little twisted up noodle.
It's a beautiful fusilli, kind of a larger one that I've seen
It
before.
is.
Gorgeous
Fusilli
pasta, by the
Kombuko,
way.
I think they call it, yeah.
I love that. Do you have a brand
See how that
you
all
prefer?
comes together? DeCecco. There's so many ones. DeCecco, there's Della Terra from Iowa that's amazing. DeCecco being from Italy. Rusticella d'Abruzza. There's all these little ones in Lazio. Your grandma, his grandma makes pasta.
I know. All right, so you put a couple butter pads in because everything's better with butter. Everything's better
Especially
with butter.
for you all up here with this cold.
You're
man.
right. And you're going to be at Cook's tomorrow. You have a class. Is it full, Carl? The class? There might be a few seats, and it's in.
Come on in, Carl.
It's in the St. Paul.
St. Paul.
In St. Paul.
And it's early, 4
And it's
o'clock.
early. 4 o'clock tomorrow is when you're going to be cooking all these great things. And, of course, signing your cookbooks. So let's have you finish up. We've got 30 seconds, if that's okay.
Incredible.
Right, I'll hold that for it.
All right, that'd be great. Because I can't
Yeah,
imagine.
Chef, did you know that
You're the
Carl
real
and I-
Italian, right?
Chef, did you know Carl and I deep fried a turkey before Thanksgiving, and
I heard of the
wild
wild
turkeys came up and
turkeys.
scolded us.
Like, what'd you do to the turkey?
Gow, gow, gow.
That's what I
Do you
heard.
want this at all, or are you
Nope,
good?
it's already in there.
Look at that. That is so
That's
beautiful.
gorgeous.
You know,
We
the
should
cookbook
try
has
this.
the most beautiful pictures in it, too. I mean, honestly, the most beautiful pictures. Carl's here. Of course, Carl owns Cooks at Crocus Hill with his wife.
Set it down.
And they will be tomorrow at the St. Paul location, the location on Grand Avenue. If you want to go to Joshua's class, call right away. Get into the class. In the meantime, the book is there, and it's a beautiful Christmas book. Beautiful Christmas present. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
I'm
coming
also
from Oregon.
signing books in like 4 hours at Williams-Sonoma.
Oh,
you're
Williams
gonna be at
Sonoma.
Williams-Sonoma? Which one?
Which one?
The one that starts with an E, Edna?
Edina.
Edina.
Edina
So
at the
elegant.
Galleria.
Everybody at home goes,
And then the
oh,
La
that was cute.
Marzocco class tomorrow.
La Marzocco class at Lanetta for brunch, and then I go down to La Crosse, and then I go to Madison, so I keep
Wow,
going.
he's all over the
Wow.
place. Everything is on our website. Thank you
That's
so
so
much,
good, man.
Joshua.
This is amazing.
We will be right back.